Hey, what's up everyone? You're here with Goran from Pickdawgz and you are here for your free picks from the Italian Serie A on Sunday, February 26th. We have 4 games on the schedule, guys, in the Italian Serie A, including that big matchup, that big neighborly derby between AC Milan and Atalanta. And of course, we have all the videos for all the games from the other top 5 European leagues. So make sure you check those out, guys, on the Pick Dawgz YouTube channel and get your free winners. And of course, if you want some other sports, we have that as well. So feel free to browse through those playlists and get your free picks as well. For my best bets, click the link in the description of this video, and that will get you up to my page on the Pick Dawgz website, where you can subscribe to a daily pass, 3-day pass, or even a 7-day pass if that's something you want. We are gonna kick off the Italian Serie A, guys, with this matchup between Bologna and Inter. And Inter is feeling a bit more confident right now after getting a Champions League win against Porto. It was a late winner from Lukaku for a 1-0 win, but the second leg is definitely gonna be a hard mission for Inter because Porto is not a joke and they are a very competitive team. Now, Inter also hasn't lost any of their last 6 games, and they haven't lost any of their last 7 games on their own, which actually got them to second place in the Italian Serie A. But I think the title is out of their reach. However, the competition for those Champions League spots in Serie A is very strong this season, and Inter has to keep playing consistently. They have to keep winning points if they want to stay in one of those top 4 spots. As far as Bologna goes, guys, they have been stepping up their game as of late, and they have lost only 1 of their last 5 games. They have 3 wins in their last 4 games, and more importantly, their offense has been stepping up their game as well. They have been scoring goals pretty consistently, and I honestly think they will do it in this game as well. Now, can they beat Inter? I would say they have a decent chance of getting positive result out of this game because of the Champions League match that Inter was playing in, and I think that their legs might be a bit tired. But I'm not gonna go to that route, guys. I'm simply gonna take Bologna to score in this game, and that is at minus 155. I will probably double this up with something else, maybe some other pick from Serie A or something like that. But I definitely see Bologna getting on the scoreboard here, and then we'll see what's gonna happen after that. But in this one, I'm taking Bologna to score at minus 155. In the next matchup is Serie A, guys. Salernitana is hosting Monza, and these two teams, actually, Monza has been fairly solid this season. They have lost only 2 of their last 6 games, while Salernitana hasn't won any of their last 3 games against Monza. And let's be honest, Salernitana is still very close to the relegation zone, and they still have a lot of fight left to play this season, because same as the Champions League competition this season in Serie A, the relegation battle is going to become very intense because we have like 4 or 5 teams that are still within the reach or in the relegation zone. So like I said, Salernitana still has their work cut out for them this season. And I think it should start in this game against Monza because Monza is the team of somewhat, I would say, of their rank, and Monza is definitely the team that Salernitana could beat. But in their current form, I'm not sure they can do it, but they will definitely be putting up an effort, guys. Salernitana is on a 3-game losing streak at home. They haven't won any of their last 6 home games. And I know that streak has to end, but it will end only if Salernitana starts scoring goals. They haven't scored any goals in their last 3 games, and I think it changes here, guys. So in this game, for a nice plus money, I'm going to take over 2.5 goals. It's even money right now. I expect a very exciting game here because both teams feel like they could win this game, and that will kind of push them forward. But we'll see who's gonna get out on top. So for me personally, I'm sticking to the over 2.5. Udinese and Spezia, guys, are facing off at 12 p.m. Eastern, and Spezia is sinking deeper and deeper. Even though they are outside the relegation right now, they're in 17th place. They are only 2 points above it, And Verona, who is below them, has been getting some momentum, and they are getting really, really close to getting out of the relegation zone. As far as Udinese goes, they are still in the top half of the table. Actually, they are in the middle of the table in that 10th place, but they haven't been playing some convincing football as of late, especially after the World Cup, and they have only one win in their last 6 games. And you know what? They are not doing that good of a job right now. They still have a few important players that are on the injury list, starting with Delafeu, who has been carrying this team since the beginning of the season. They have a couple of suspended players because of the yellow cards, and this is not going to be an easy game for them, despite Spezia being in horrible, horrible form. I think that Spezia has some fight left in them, and they have often got the positive result against Udinese on their own. And I think this might be one of those games as well. I'm simply going to take Spezia to score here at minus 159. And I actually think that this might be the pick I'm going to pair up with that Bologna pick as well, and put together a nice double for nice plus money. Because I think that both Bologna will score and Spezia will score as well. So I think that is the route I'm going to go with these two picks. And the final game of the day, guys, is between AC Milan and Atalanta. Like I mentioned, that big neighborhood derby. One team from Milan, the other team from Bergamo, which is basically like half an hour away or something like that, 45 minutes away. And we have Milan on a huge winning streak. They have kept 3 clean sheets in a row. They haven't scored a lot of goals, only 3 goals in those 3 games, but they have beaten Tottenham in the Champions League. They have beaten Torino at home, and they have beaten Monza on the road as well last weekend. Now, the thing is that Milan is playing, actually they are not playing next week. In the Champions League, they are playing in the Champions League in a couple of weeks, so they really don't have to worry about resting players and stuff like that. But they will have a very hard game against Atalanta here, who I admit has been a little bit sloppy as of late. They have lost 3 of their last 4 games, but this is still a team that has a lot of offense left, and the team that is definitely gonna bounce back soon. Now, the problem for Atalanta is that Hateboer is injured, Zapata is injured, Demiral, who is their starting defender, is suspended because of the yellow cards, and Pasalic is injured as well, who actually, usually when he plays, has a pretty solid impact on this team. Uh, I decided to stay away from goals in this one. I know that this game smells like goals, and that Milan is bound to concede a goal sooner rather than later. But I decided to put my faith in this Milan team once again to continue their winning streak, and we are getting Milan on the money line at plus 118. So I decided to take that and hope that they can put up another stellar performance, at least on the defensive end, and then hope for that goal in the attacking end against, I would say, this wounded Atalanta team who is missing a few key players. So I'm going with Milan on the money line in this one, guys. That's it, everyone. Thank you for joining me here. These were free picks from the Italian Serie A on Sunday. We have a few more videos up on the Pickdawgz YouTube channel, guys, so check those out. Subscribe, and of course hit that like button. We do appreciate it a lot. Have a great Sunday, guys. Enjoy your day, and I'll see you soon with more free picks.